Hi, my name is Ed Harrison, and I'm in the California Naturalist program with the Community Nature Connection. And as part of that training, I have a capstone project. And my project is to design interpretive plaques for the Sycamore Creek Interpretive Center. I can't actually make the plaques because the organization that runs the Interpretive Center has to approve funding, and they're on hiatus because of COVID. The Sycamore Creek Interpretive Center, it's a small local center in the Inland Empire of Southern California. They have a trail which identifies 10 local plants because the Boys and Girl Scouts that visit, they need to identify 10 local plants as a requirement for their rank advancement. Right now, there's no interpretation of these plants, just these poorly made plaques with a common name and the genus species. My project was to develop bilingual English and Spanish interpretive content to replace these identification plaques. I researched the plants to be identified and then selected features which would be appropriate for a young scout or other visitor. I translated the narrative into Spanish and then had family, friends, and a Spanish speaking botanist provide feedback on the translations. I found botanical illustrations in the public domain, and then I used them to make it easier to identify the plant that the plaque was describing. The plaques will likely be laser engraved into a weatherproof panel, and so I prepared the electronic files for manufacturing process at a later time. It was important to me that the content present the Native American culture with respect and in the present tense. A pet peeve of mine is when people will talk about the Native Americans used to do something, and the Native American culture is alive and it's still here, and so we need to be speaking in the present tense. And so you'll see with this plaque here, it avoid that cliche about they used to make. One of the previous projects that I've done at the Sycamore Creek Interpretive Center is the construction and painting of this entry sign. And so I expect approval to go forward as soon as possible on this project. Um, the California Naturalist training that I've had through the Community Nature Connection has been very rewarding, and it was great to be able to apply my skills in interpretation and as a naturalist to my own neighborhood nature center. So thank you.